Welcome to Chamber Chat. Today we've got a great topic to talk about. I've got Caitlin Mateer with me, and Caitlin is the, I'm going to get this right now, SHS FBLA PR Director. And the FBLA Club at Sylacauga High School is it's not a club, it's an organization. I just messed that up. I knew I would, but that's okay. But Caitlin's going to tell us all about it, and then we're specifically here today to talk about a wonderful event that they're going to be having in January, and it's going to be to benefit the Alabama Childhood Food Solutions that has been, I think it's only been maybe the last 5 years that they've been together, and you've been kind of a part of that ever since they began. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later in our show today, but right now I want you to hear more about FBLA at Sylacauga High School and just what it's all about. And Caitlin, fill us in.
Well, FBLA is a nonprofit career technical education associate. Excuse me.
That's okay. I
got it wrong too.
It's my fault. It's my
organization, and at FBLA we have over 100 members.
100 members right now?
100 members.
Wow.
Right now.
Now, I think you said that they can join FBLA in the 9th grade.
Yes.
But I think, what else? They have to rejoin every year.
Every year you have to
just not assume
rejoin.
that you're going to be in it for.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's so. And now this FBLA organization has truly made a mark in the nation with the different awards they've won. Tell us a little bit more about that too, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, there are about 250,000 members in our nation that are part of FBLA.
Goodness gracious.
Not to mention being in 9 other countries around the world.
Wow.
So that by itself is amazing.
Yes, it is.
Just to see the amount of competitive events and what FBLA just really believes in is amazing by itself also.
Okay.
Just to see that they believe in hard work and teaching us as students ways how to get into the business world correctly, and just showing us just how we should be able to work in different situations and
work ethic.
Yes,
that's very important.
That's extremely important.
Especially now. I know, I was a McDonald's operator for 20 years, and that is, kids today. Work ethic is a very difficult thing to teach, and for them to really grasp with all the other things they have going on.
Yes.
Because a lot of the kids that used to have high school jobs and used to have jobs don't do that much anymore because you're so busy academically and with things like FBLA.
Yes.
But work ethic, I think, is something that is necessary.
Yes.
Totally necessary to be able to have any kind of a career.
Well, FBLA definitely does that.
Because you have to have work ethic to be a member of FBLA to do all the projects they do. So let's talk about some of the awards and accolades this club has won.
Well, just about every year at state, we've been able to win around 25 awards.
Wow.
In different competitive events, which is amazing. I mean, being at the award ceremony is awesome because all you hear is Sylacauga High School FBLA, and being a student actually there, even though some of the other kids from other schools, they don't like that we win a lot of awards, but
really?
It's about we put in the hard work.
Well, it's competitive, and it should be that way.
Yes, but anytime anyone says anything about our club or about us always winning the awards, I say, well, we work hard for the awards that we get, and we prepare, and that's worth it.
Now, who are your club sponsors?
Miss Tyler Lay and my mom.
Your mom, Pam Mateer.
Pam Mateer.
Okay.
And Miss Craddock and Miss Kane.
Miss Christy Kane. I think, and Miss Kane and your mama and Tyler Lay are teachers.
Yes, all business teachers.
All business teachers. And from a personal standpoint, I really want to say that I think that the Sylacauga High School Business Department has wonderful teachers, and they're teaching these kids wonderful skills and really how to start to have a good career if they follow the principles and the things that they're taught and what they compete for in these competitive circles with other clubs. What you compete? So you compete in what? What are you doing? What projects do you do? Do you take to these meetings to win these awards?
Everything from a computerized test on how fast you can type to public speaking, or my event that I actually did last year was impromptu speaking. Also, our community service project we take, and we won first place last year.
Right.
And so it's just, there's anything is available for anyone.
So what goes into the impromptu public speaking? What is that? Is that just like what we're doing here, more or less, or is that what is impromptu public speaking?
Impromptu speaking is a competitive event at which they sequester you in a room for 10 minutes, and you have to come up with a 4-minute speech.
Wow.
On whatever the topic is that they ask you
Do they
about.
give you? Oh, they give you a topic then.
But in that 10 minutes.
Oh man.
We don't know the topic until we get in the room.
Oh goodness, that truly is impromptu.
Yes,
Yeah.
right on the spot.
Right on the spot. And how did you do in that?
I got first place.
Outstanding. Outstanding. So tell me a little bit about some of the. Now you won with your project.
Our community service project.
Which tell us about what that was last year.
It was
I get them all confused.
A day for babies.
That's right. That's right.
And that was raising money for the
the Mother's March, babies
March of
walk for
Dimes.
the March of Dimes. Right.
Yes.
Right.
And so we were able to partner up with all the different schools in our Sylacauga school system, and we had a balloon launch, and we raised money at all the different schools, and we raised over $6,000 for this.
And over how long a period of time?
Actually, over about a month.
About a month? So in a month, and you had the grade schools. Is that when they were, was it pennies or what were they collecting? What were the grade schools? I can't remember what they were doing, but I remember my grandchildren. Go ahead.
The change.
That's right,
Yes.
change, that's right.
So
they cleaned me
yes.
out. They cleaned me out. So that was last year, was the babies, and you won first place for that.
Yes.
And then the year before that was the
Project Lifesaver.
Project Lifesaver. And that's one that comes to mind with me so much because of those wonderful bracelets that you partner with the Sylacauga Police Department that help with kids like Charlie Kahn,
yes,
who needs he doesn't need to get away from us. He didn't know where he is, and then patients with dementia and Alzheimer's who sometimes just kind of wander off. And I know that Chief Carden was just so proud to see you guys pick that up. And you raised how much did you raise for that one?
$10,000.
That's what I thought. See, I wanted you to say that because that's great. $10,000. And did you take that to national too?
We won first place also in that.
How many years have you guys won first place for your projects? Do you know?
I am not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure we've got
most every year you go. That's right. That's right. And you're competing when you go to these things with with teenagers from all over the country.
Yes.
Big schools, huge markets.
Yes.
Huge cities.
I mean, I know 115 people compete with me at nationals.
Wow. In the impromptu?
Yes.
Oh my
For 15
goodness.
spots in the finals.
Wow. So just to make the top 15 was remarkable. You know?
Yes.
Yeah. So, golly, gee, that is just unbelievable. So, Kate, so let's talk a little bit about your teachers who put this together. How do they keep you guys motivated and steer you toward what they want, as far as how do they decide who's going to do what?
Well, really, it's our choice. We're the ones that
That's
have to
what
pick
I
it.
hear, yeah.
And they're always nudging to us that, okay, you got to do your competitive event. You need to pick what you're doing, and it's really ahead of time. You know, a lot of other schools, I feel like they wait to more of the last minute, the last 2 months, but they start talking about competitive events the minute school starts.
And so when do you go to compete?
In March.
In March. And this year you'll be competing where you have any idea where it is this year?
It's at the BJCC.
Oh, it's in Birmingham this
Yes.
year.
It's there every year.
It is?
Yes.
Okay, so where's Nationals though?
It's in Chicago.
Oh, it's in Chicago this
Yes.
year? Okay.
Nationals moves every year.
National move.
Last year it was in Nashville.
Oh, wow. Well, at least it's been a little bit close.
Yes.
You know, Chicago, that's a whole different story.
Yes.
You know, but it's just straight up 65 until it ends. So, and you're
True.
there. So you'll be competing again this March.
Yes.
And you are, what grade are you at the high school this year?
10th grade.
10th grade. So you're relatively young and have a couple more years to be involved in this whole thing.
Yes.
And so how did you get to be, at this young, in the 10th grade, how did you get to be PR director for the FBLA?
Well, I've been in FBLA actually since 6th grade.
Since 6th grade?
I was in FBLA at Nichols Lawson.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And so I started there, and I already automatically fell in love with the club and its beliefs and everything that it does for students across the nation. And I was vice president there, and I knew that I wanted to take on a leadership position, whether it be at state or just in my local chapter. So I've actually decided that I would want to pursue going in getting a leadership position at the state level. So I knew that I needed to have a local level position. And
very good.
So I've always enjoyed talking to people and trying to get people together and figure out what we've got to do. So public relations seemed to be the position for me.
Definitely. Definitely. And so was this an elected position by your other club members or organization members?
Yes.
Good. Good. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Now, I think what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a little bit of a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the benefit that's coming January the 15th. Is that right? Yes. January the 15th. And everybody needs to get a ticket and needs to be a part of this because we need to help these kids reach their goal, which I think we'll talk about that too right after the commercial. So stay with us.
You've waited all year for this sale. Toyotathon is on right now, and it's the Toyota of Sylacauga grand reopening. You can get our lowest prices of the year today.
We're your Sylacauga Camry connection. Right now, all new Toyota Camrys are discounted up to $6,000. All discounts clearly marked on vehicles.
Don't miss this one, Toyotathon and the Toyota of Sylacauga grand reopening. Online 24/7 at toyotaofsylacauga.com.
Right Tire and Service on West Fort Williams in Sylacauga is the right place for you. We carry the right tires for your car. Goodyear, Cooper, General, Michelin, and lots more. Right Tire and Service is also your right choice when it comes to all of your automotive service needs. Whether it's an oil change, front end alignment, brake service, or air conditioner work, make the right choice the first time and stop by Right Tire and Service, Sylacauga.
In Central Alabama, 9,100 kids face going to bed hungry tonight. Hunger doesn't take a day off. There are kids right here, right now, that don't know where they'll get their next meal. Join Alabama Childhood Food Solutions and help put an end to childhood hunger in Central Alabama. Make a difference. Donate today, by mail or online, to help ACFS feed hungry kids. There's no better time to share than now. Their next meal could come from you.
There's one pharmacy that's so much more than just a drugstore. That's Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga. From cards for all occasions, a huge selection of gifts, even great exclusive Alabama and Auburn stuff, all kinds of household needs, and a complete selection of over-the-counter meds and supplies that you would expect. We are more than just a drugstore, but with our friendly, courteous staff and all of our great extras, we ought to be your drugstore. We're Marble City Pharmacy in Ogletree Plaza. Cardin's Gift Cottage. Shop them early and shop them late. Shop Cardin's early for the area's best selection of great holiday decorations. Inside or outside, your home will look like a winter wonderland. And right up to the last minute, Cardin's has the most unique Christmas gift ideas you'll find. On second thought, don't shop them too late. You just might miss what you've been looking for at Cardin's Gift Cottage, West Fort Williams in Sylacauga.
Well, Caitlin and I are back now, and for the second part of the show today, we're going to talk about the Sylacauga FBLA benefit coming January the 15th. With all the proceeds from this are going to be going to the Alabama Childhood Food Solutions. And this is going to be at Harvey's on Noble at 6:30. There's the flyers right there on the screen. And we're going to have tickets available at the Chamber of Commerce. And as you can see from that, Caitlin, just tell us a little bit about this, the timing and the ticket prices, and that I think they can see, but still,
yes.
let's talk about that. Go ahead.
Okay, well, it's going to be at Harvey's on Noble, as you said, on January the 15th, and tickets are $20 each, or you can buy 10 tickets for $150.
I have a question about that. So is that a table, so to speak? If there's going to be tables, or okay, but you can buy 10 tickets for your whole office.
Yes.
There you go. For $150. And also, as you can see right there on the screen, you've got your t-shirts, the back of your t-shirts that you'll be selling too. So talk about the sponsors. These are your corporate sponsors who are helping put this on, correct?
Yes, we have Purcell Farms, All About You Home Care, Heritage Plastics, Bluebell, Swin, Southern Alloy, Coosa Valley, and Harvey's on Noble.
Now, your caterers for this, I believe, is the Hickory Street Cafe?
Yes.
So we know the food's going to be outstanding. So, and it's going to be heavy hors d'oeuvres catered by the Coosa Valley Medical Center Hickory Street Cafe.
Yes.
Now, you guys have been working on this for quite a while, I know, to get ready for. So what's going to happen this night?
Well, we are going to have live entertainment by our Sylacauga High School show choir.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, and we will also have the praise band from both First Methodist and First Baptist play.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
That's great. That's going to be great. Are you in the show choir?
Yes.
I knew you were. I just had a feeling she was. So also, I think with this evening, are you going to, the Alabama Childhood Food Solutions, that's Jim and his, what is her name?
Linda.
Linda, just
Jim
left
and Linda
my mind.
Jones.
Jim and Linda Jones.
Yes.
And this has been more than a mission for them, and more than it's their first love, and they have really drawn attention for hunger, because
Yes.
like your t-shirt says, hunger doesn't take a day off.
Yes.
And I think what you've discovered, and we've all discovered through this, that there's a lot of kids that the only good meals they get every day are at school, possibly. So tell us a little bit about what Childhood Food Solutions has done to help alleviate that.
Well, I actually have been with Childhood Food Solutions since 7th grade.
Because I thought you were, because that, yes.
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 And so this program is really near and dear to me also. So Alabama Childhood Food Solutions, they make bags for students every week so that they're able to eat food over the weekends, because a lot of times people realize that kids are on either government assistance or they're getting food from school every day for free, but over the weekend those kids don't have anything at all to eat.
Nothing?
Nothing. Most of
Wow.
them go home and they have a whole family and no food in the refrigerator for them to
Oh
have.
my goodness.
So with Alabama Childhood Food Solutions, that's what they've been able to try to eliminate as much as they could, spreading all across the Tallahassee County area at all different schools, just sending food to kids and trying to make their lives a little bit
So
easier.
they send them home on Friday afternoons with a backpack that is substantially enough, hopefully, for them to have a good meal all weekend.
Yes.
Wow. What are in these backpacks?
Actually, they are in plastic bags.
Okay.
And it's all different type of just small foods, and whether it be a Debbie cake or just a little snack or Roman noodles, sorry.
Ramen noodles?
Roman noodles.
Ramen noodles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just simple meals that you can make.
Right, sure.
That aren't gonna require you using a stove, or, well, I guess you need to stove for
Just a
ramen
little bit of
noodles.
water and you can
just a little bit of
boil
water.
them. There they are.
Nothing too complicated.
No, that's right, that's right. Now, we got some time left here, but not a whole lot, so I want to make sure that we really stress that the tickets are on sale now.
Yes.
And we have tickets at the Chamber of Commerce, and they can also get tickets by contacting FBLA members at the
Yes.
high school, and there's a phone number I think that's on these flyers and maybe on your screen there, which is 256-245-0376. Then you can call that number and you can get your tickets, and you can also order a t-shirt.
Yes.
And how much are the t-shirts?
They are
$15?
$15.
$15, okay, and you can order a t-shirt then. Will you have t-shirts available for sale the night of the benefit, probably?
Yes.
Okay, that'll be good. And you said the First Methodist Show Choir, no, the
Praise
First
Band.
Methodist Praise Band,
And Baptist.
high school
A high school show choir.
show choir. We'll get this right eventually, we really will. But the flyers on the screen are really showing you all the details on this event, and they have flyers distributed all over town.
All over town.
And there's no excuse for this place not to be full.
Yes.
On January the 15th, because it's just something that all needs to be addressed. It truly, truly does. So, once again, your goal is $5,000.
Yes.
So so we've got a little bit more time than I thought we did. So I really want to talk about your sponsors. How did you go out and get these sponsors? Were you part of that, or was that another committee?
It was partially another committee, but
Yeah.
I knew that we sent out different letters to just the businesses and just inviting them to donate to such a wonderful program and a benefit concert so that we're able to help Childhood Food Solutions as much as we can.
And Harvey's has really become a good venue
Yes.
for things like this. It truly has, because they have so many different locations
Proportions.
where everybody can be and move around. And with the Hickory Street Cafe catering, it's really going to just further enhance just the whole event. Now, Will, the show choir, this is something that's just been started back this year,
Yes.
I believe. Tell me the director's name.
Mr. Tidwell.
Mr. Tidwell. And he, how many are in the show choir?
Our class, I'm in the specific show choir class, is
Okay.
about 20 members.
Wow.
But the whole entire choir together is about 50.
Is that who's going to sing for the benefit, or just the show choir?
Just the show choir.
And that's 20?
Yes.
I was in show choir when I was in high school, 1,000 years ago. Yeah. Anyway, but I'm so proud to see that the high school has brought the show choirs and the music more back in focus and in the community, because that really makes for a well-rounded program for everybody.
Yes.
It truly does. It truly does. Are you a soprano, an alto, or?
I'm a soprano.
Of course you are.
As I call it, I'm a superior soprano.
A superior
soprano.
Is that just a higher? Is that like a
Well, he tried to come up with nicknames for altos.
So a
and
superior sopranos, and what else? What are the altos? I was an alto.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember.
Ambitious?
No, oh gosh. I've gone
let's see.
totally
Anyway,
blank.
okay.
It'll come to me eventually.
That's right. So I think it's just wonderful to have that music back into the school system this year. I truly do. Now, I want to talk some more about this. We've got to keep drumming this home. The fact that hunger doesn't take a day off.
No.
And these kids want to raise $5,000. I think they can raise more than that.
Yes.
I really
Definitely.
do, based on all the things that, all the homework they're doing with this, and the nice promotional things that they're doing to raise awareness for this. And $5,000, when you think about it, isn't a whole lot of money, really.
isn't.
But what will that $5,000 do? Do you have any idea how far it'll go to help them with this, with the Childhood Food Solutions?
I know that it will impact them tremendously. Just donating anything
Right.
to Alabama Childhood Food Solutions will help them. Whether it be, I believe $30 will feed a student for maybe a month.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes.
It's a month. And how much? Do you have any idea how much the weekend packs? How much that costs every week to send those? Now they're in all the schools in the city. I know that.
Yes, for sure.
And have they spread out into the county much yet?
I know that they've been able to reach B.B. Comer,
Right.
Sycamore, Winterboro, just more
everything
more
South
around the
Talladega.
Sylacauga area.
Yeah, the South Talladega
Yes.
County area, more or less. And they do they send those so about $30. You said, is that what you
Yes.
said? Feeds one child for a month.
Yeah. So imagine having to feed
Wow.
hundreds of kids every week. So the donations and for you coming out to the concert will tremendously be able to help them.
Truly will. It really will. And you've got a great lineup for the concert. Tell them again who's all going to be there. It's going to be the show choir,
Show choir.
Okay.
And First United Methodist and First Baptist Praise Band.
praise band. So who do you have? How many are made up in the each praise band? Is how big are they? Are they about 6 or 8?
Well, I'm actually in the First Methodist Praise
Goodness
Band.
gracious, Caitlin! No,
I know, I'm totally busy.
but that's great.
We have about 9 people in our praise band, and I believe First Baptist has maybe 8.
Have 8. So who? Now do you have like drums and?
You got all of the instruments. I'm vocal.
You're really? I thought maybe you played drums too. Or something.
Oh, I wish I had that
Who
talent.
plays drums?
Daniel Terrell.
Daniel Terrell.
Yes.
Who else is in your praise band?
Lawrence and Andrew Farr,
Okay.
Shelby Harris, Hayden Simpkins, of course.
Okay.
He's got the musical
Yeah,
talent.
of course he
It's all in
does.
his.
Of course he does.
But yeah.
Well, folks, this is going to be a wonderful event, and I don't want you to miss it, because I don't want you to miss out on an opportunity to help with such a worthy cause as this. And we have to, you can't turn your back on stuff like this. You just really can't turn your back on it. You can't deny it. You can't shut your door when you get home at night and think it's not there, because it is. And on the commercial, I think that they have on the TV station here, it doesn't take a day off.
Yes.
You don't know. These families are not. You can't look at a child very often and realize that they are actually hungry, that they are going home hungry, but they have been able to identify and really make a dent in the hunger situation. When they first started, they started from nothing.
Yes.
Positively nothing with this, and they've built it with the help of SAFE and a lot of other organizations, and really built it into a wonderful, wonderful mission for them, and a wonderful. I can't even find the words to describe what a blessing it is for this end of the county. And I feel like the more they reach out, the farther they can reach out into the community, they'll make a big difference. So tell us a little bit about how many of the FBLA club are going to be involved in this event.
Well, we actually have students that go every single week to Alabama Childhood Food Solutions to
work.
To work.
Okay, what do they do? Are they packing these bags for the
weekend?
They're
packing up the bins. So the people at Alabama Childhood Food Solutions, they actually take bins to the schools, and then from there, the schools pack up the bags to go to the students.
Okay.
So we're having different all members of FBLA go and just work and really get the idea of what the program is, not just know that this is our community service, this is just another thing that we're doing, but to really see what this program's doing for our community.
Wow, so that is really remarkable. And so every day you guys are going?
Every week.
Every week?
Yes.
Every week. So when do they put them, do you go on Thursdays before or Wednesdays, or when do you start putting them together?
We go on Mondays.
You go on Mondays?
It's a week-long process.
Wow.
And at first, when I started working with this program, Childhood Food Solutions, I was just on the part where I'd make the bags to go to the students at Nichols Lawson. So I'd make them on Thursdays, they put the bags in the locker on Fridays, but I really wasn't looking at the whole entire process until I really got more involved in it, because I really fell in love with the program once I started. And I saw that it starts on Mondays, and you have to get the bins to the schools on Tuesday or Wednesday, and it's just...
Now you said something about Nichols Lawson when you were doing that there, that they put the bags in the child's lockers.
Yes.
So, wow. That's great, because that way... No one has to go. Okay, we've got 1 minute left. So what do you want to tell the folks in 1 minute? Quickly, give them the details, the down and dirty on this thing.
Just remember to come out to Harvey's on Noble, January 15th, put it on your calendar, for our benefit concert. There will be heavy hors d'oeuvres and live entertainment, and the tickets are $20. You can contact any FBLA advisor or member, or you can call the number that Ms. Carroll just mentioned.
Right.
And we'd love
we'll have them at the chamber.
Yes, it'll be at the chamber, and we would love for you to buy a t-shirt and just really support this program. Whether or not you show up to this event, just do whatever you can to try to help this program, because it's really impacting our community.
It truly is. It truly is. Caitlin, I want to thank you for being here today. And the tickets are $15, folks, just $15. So come out and support this. I'll be back in the new year. We want to wish everybody a wonderful Merry Christmas and a happy, happy New Year. And when I come back after the new year, I have no idea what my show is going to be about, but it'll be great. Bye.